Morning guys, we're all having a good Wednesday morning. Another full body workout coming at you today for Wednesday. Slightly different format of what we're going to do today. We're going to do 3 exercises, we're going to do it 3 times, and we've got 3 sets of 3 different exercises. So the first set is going to be squats, press ups, mountain climbers. We're going to rotate through those 3 times straight through. Then we're going to move on to kettlebell swings, shoulder press, and then side lateral skips. We're going to do that 3 times straight through, and then the last one is lunge, rows, and burpees, and we're going to rotate through that 3 times through. So we'll get warmed up from this here, and then we'll get ready to go. Just on the toes, nice and light. Just keep that moving, bring that up, and then take that into your jacks. Back into the stride. Back into the jacks. And last time, just take that up. Let's go. Just nice light, pump it out. Speed it up. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Circle them arms. Now circles round. Back with the arms. Relax that. Grab the hips. Circle them round. Loosen out through the hip flexors on the sides. We'll change. Same thing on the other side. Relax that. Grab the toes, knees out, chest tall, straight through them hips, lower back and our thighs. Lengthen the legs, straight to hamstrings. Back in through. Straight that up. Then we'll sit down in, knees out, chest forward, rotate. Relax that. Push up position. Circle the foot out and round, straight to hip. Other foot out and round, straight to hip. Circle the foot, straight to that hip. And then change, straight to hip. Bring that down, onto the side, tapping up to the chest, rotate through, straight through that lower back. Close it in, open it up, straight through, close it in. And then we'll change, same thing other side, knee up, open it up, close it up. Bring it on your back, feet on the floor, bridge up, good squeeze, roll back down. So you're rolling through the spine, squeeze the glutes, roll back down from that. Bring it up. Now, so whether you're using weight or not, the first one is squat into a press up into a mountain climber. That can be done in body weight squat. You can use the sofa, arm of the chair, you can use the weight. Press up can be done off the knees, done off the feet. You can use the arm of the sofa. I'll show different variations. You can use the kitchen counter, and then mountain climber again, like we did the other days. We can work from the top down through, working from high to medium to low on this. So whenever you are ready, we are going to start and work our way down through. Squats, start with or without weight. I'll show the sofa one for beginners. Advanced, you know what to do. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Squat down in, stand up. Squat down in, stand up. So chest nice and tall, bend the knees, stand up strong, bend the knees, stand up strong. So you're sitting down so that you touch. Can't touch if you just lean forward like some people tend to do. If you find that you're leaning forward as well, point the hands to the ceiling. sit back away from the hands, touch that sofa, stand up. Don't bounce up, so don't just fall, bounce and use that spring to put you up, because it compresses the spine, it's too much. Touch it, stand up, so you're working them legs. You can do this with the weight as well, if you're comfortable doing the weight free. Time. Press up, off the knees, off the feet, hands wide, lean forward, hands aligned to the chest, not your head. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So bend the arms. So again, at the bottom position, your chest is between your hands here, not your face. You don't lean into it like this, guys. If you're doing this, that's not it. It's not here. If you look over and you're beside your face, it's here. You do it off the feet. If that's difficult, we can elevate it to the kitchen counter. But again, don't start putting your face to where your hands are. Lock the body up, lean in. So your chest is going to where your hands are at all times. From there, you're bending them arms, you're pushing back strong. You can do it off the knees as well, off the sofa. From here, you bend in, and then you press back out of that. Mountain climbers, we'll take that down, so get ready to go to the mountain climbers. Advance, you're on the floor already. Knees to the chest fast. Beginners, start high, bring that knee in, and I'll show you 3 variations. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So knee in, bring it in, keep the core tight. So my body's straight. I'm not back here doing this here. I'm not back here keeping my feet behind me. Straighten the body, squeeze your glutes, drive the knee. So we're in that semi-plank position. Again, if that's easy, you take it down. Sofa, lock it again. We're not here. If your hands are in front of your face, this is where your butt will be. Hands should be under the shoulders. Now drive. Knee to the chest. You're breaking that in. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Bring that up. We're back into our squats again. I'm going to show weighted with the sofa this time. Once you're ready, get set up. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So, same position. Just because you grab the weight doesn't mean you start leaning forward. Chest stays tall. You sit back, touch, stand up. Sit back and touch, stand up. Just keeping that nice and tall. The sofa really is for people to learn how deep you need to go. Kitchen chairs, the same thing if you don't have access to the sofa or the arm of the chair. But also, it teaches you to bend your knees and not lean from the back. Some people tend to do this. The hips stay high and they feel like they're low. But you're not, because you've just leaned forward and bend your knees a little bit. So stay up, bend, touch, stand up out of that. Time. Press up. So I'll show the kneeling here, because we know the floor, we know the high now. So whenever you're ready, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So you can do it off the knees, hands to the edge of the sofa, and then you touch the chest off the edge of the sofa. And bend and push. Keep it going, guys. Come on. Time started. Nice and light. Again, if this is easy, you can bridge the gap between this and the floor by going up here. And then you chest all the way down. Lock it up. Bend. Chest all the way down. Press it up. Bend down. Press it up. Bend down. Press it up. Time. Mountain climber. We didn't show the floor last time. Beginners, either high or sofa. Advanced, you've got slow or fast on the floor. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So you've either got slow, hips low, hands on the shoulders. Remember, if the hands are under the face or in front of your face, this is where your butt's going to end up, because you've stretched yourself out and your mat's probably slipping. Lock it down. Your mat can't slip if you're in this position, because your hands are directly down. The weight's going down, not forward. The only way the mat can start pushing away from you is if you crawl up to here and the mat will start moving. Stay low. And again, this is easy. What do we do? You're wrong. Hands low, hips low, knee to the chest, core tight, and tight. Last time. Squat. Again, it's not this going to be fast and furious. It is. So we're working through those 3 exercises, one after the other, to blast this out. Whenever you're ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So free this time from here. Chest tall. Same as the sofa was behind you. You sit back, you bend the knees, we stand up. Elbows tucked forward so you're not supporting the weight with your arms, especially if your weight's heavy. If your weight's too light for advanced, what you can do is you do 1.5 squats. You go down, halfway up, back down, stand up. Down, halfway up, back down, stand up. So 1 1/4, 1 1/2 squats. What that allows you to do with your weight is put more pressure on the muscle whenever your weight's too light. 10. Press ups. On the floor. So either tabletop, kitchen counter, back of the sofa, sofa of the knees or feet, or floor of the knees or feet. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Bend the arms. Press. Bend the elbows. Press. Chest tall. Lean into it. Core nice and solid. Bend them arms. Press that up. Bend the elbows. Press that up. Where are we at? 5 seconds. And 10. And last one, those mountain climbers. Knee to the chest, core tight as the knee comes forward. 3, 2, 1. Lock it up. Knee in. Can be slow, can be fast. It is up to you what way you want to do it. You drive the knee to the chest, hands are directly under the shoulders, hips are down in that plank position. Core is solid. So you're driving that in. Again, we can be here. You can speed that up for cardio. You want to make this a true cardio exercise, just drive it in nice and fast. Last one, 3, 2, 1. Grab your arm. So that's the first round done. Feel that? Next one, we've got kettlebell swing or total body extension. You'll either wait for a shoulder press and then side lateral skips. So we're keeping this on the feet this time. Move this out of my way just so I don't slip. So, if you don't have access to a weight for a kettlebell swing, you've either got hips and hands back, sit back, chest tall, hands back. You stand up and then you add power. Down. Down and up, nice and fast, drive, or you can add power into it and really drive that. Kettlebell swing, that bell should be coming around and almost hitting you on the butt again. So we're keeping the chest forward and tall, small movements, start your swing, drive from the hips. So the hips are driving forward, you're throwing the bell up, straight. So the bell is going this way, not up. We're not lifting the bell. It's a swing, drive. Squeeze the glutes. After that, shoulder press, straight up and down. If your bell is light, you've got single arm, straight up and back down. And then after that, you've got side lateral skips, which is just sideward movement, touch, sideward movement, touch, and we can work lower if we need. So whenever you're ready, kettlebell swing or total body extension, and again 3 exercises straight through. If you've got access to the bell for the swing, pull straight into the chest or straight on your shoulder press. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Small movement, start your swing slow. Total body extension if you don't have the swing. We're using that, squeeze the glutes. So I'm staying straight, squeeze, and then swing forward. Catch with the hips, stand up, squeeze, throwing the bell that way, out. Breathe, squeeze the glutes hard. So you're not hyperextended, we're not lifting up, we're not bending the arms, this sort of thing here that you see, because you're losing the momentum of what the swing is. So drag forward from the glutes and hips. Hips are throwing the hands, catching on the way back, then drag forward. Small, powerful movement. Time. Shoulder press. Whenever you're ready, so 1 or 2 arms, it's up to you. And 3, 2, 1, press up. Above the head, bicep touches the ear, that's how you know that the weight is directly overhead. Back down to that collarbone, elbows facing forward. Breathe and drive. So especially when the weights are close. If you feel like you're arching the back as you press, don't do it. Split your stance, lock the core and ribcage tight, and then push from that split stance from here. If that's too light, you go into single arm, you get elbow forward. I don't like here because there's a lot on the joint. Press it up, bring it back to neutral. Press it up, bring it back to neutral. Time. We're into your side lateral skip. From there, small movement, skip to the side, you can walk it, you can jump it, or sorry, run it, you can go low to the floor. We're going to show different variations. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So the side, you can touch, side, touch. If that's too much, just step it, touch, step it, touch. You can go a bit lower, touch down, stay low, touch down, you can go to the floor, touch, floor, touch, floor, touch. So it's different variations depending on your effort level. You can go back up if it gets too much. And here, you stay high, you just skip, touch, touch, or you can go back into that step, touch, step, and touch with that travel to the side. Let's go, 5 seconds. So pick the one that suits best. Don't worry if you don't have space, you can do 1 step, and down, 1 step, and down. Time. So your kettlebell swing's now going to be harder. The heart rate's up, and it's a ballistic movement as well, so we're working a bit of cardio with your swing. Same with the total body extension. So I'll actually do that this time, because I didn't do it the last time. So total body extension or swing, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So hands back, you drive from the hips, squeeze the glutes, power. So you're doing the same movement you want with the swing. If you don't have access to a kettlebell, if you want to add a little bit more into that, you can jump, land light. So you're driving from the hip, squeeze, and all you're doing is adding a little bit of a jump in. You keep that heart rate up and real power, but still the same movement. You swing, drive the hands with the hips, sit back as you come back, like you're catching if that's too much. Here. You drive it up. Keep it going nice and solid. Time. Please try to time here easy. Shoulder press. If you're doing lower side, if you're doing single arm. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, neutral here, comfortable on the wrist, twist, bicep to the ear, back down to that neutral position again. So nothing leaning, you're not leaning over or doing anything like this because the weight shouldn't be that heavy that you need to sort of press and catch, bring it back down, that sort of press and catch that you see guys doing online. Unless your weight's very heavy, you shouldn't really need to do that. Keep it neutral and solid, and then you're getting a good bit of obliques, core working at the same time. If it starts to get difficult halfway through, back into both hands, press it up from that both hand position. Breathe and drive it up through. We're at. And 10. And then side lateral skip. Whenever you're ready, low, medium, or high, depending on your fitness levels. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we've got high here, just small movement, or you've got step, touch, step, touch. So just that sort of transverse traveling movement that you would do in aerobics or anything like that. Small step behind, touch the floor, and that touch takes you straight back the other way. Or you've got side to side, so that lateral movement. You've got slightly lower, so you're keeping pressure on that squat position. We're bending the knees, you're not leaning forward, or you go all the way down. Touch, 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 and 10. Last one. So we're back into our swing for the last time, and then we're going to break after this, after these 3, and then we've got a final 3 to do. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Have some hands back, stand up, squeeze the glutes. Stand up, squeeze the glutes. Drive forward, let's go. Squeeze the glutes, stand up straight, keep that moving, push that bell forward, keep it nice and tight through that core, nice and tight through the glutes. So we're not lifting, it's not this. And then a lift, which people do with the swing. They squat up and they lift it. It's not that, and you're not trying to swing it over the head whenever you're doing the swing. The reason for that is the maximum amount of pressure is here. Whenever you start swinging it over the head, you're back into a more acute angle. And then the catch at the bottom for some people is too much, and that's where they end up down here. And then all the pressure is on your lower back. We don't want that. Where are we at? Time. Please strike time. As I'm rambling. So, shoulder press. 3, 2, 1. We're just going to do double this time if you don't have access to a weight for a single. And again, core tight. What I'm not doing when I'm pressing is I'm not allowing my ribcage to open up and flare out, because that's where the pressure in your back comes from. Whenever you get to here and people start to flare back, they try and get it past that sticking point, and then they come back down in, but look at the back. Here. split, ribcage down like a crunch, neutral spine, press, back down. And then it starts to get difficult. Small push with the leg, turn into a small push press, breathe, and then control the way down. Tank. Say lateral step. Whenever you're ready, hip slow, here, side to side or high, it's up to you. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Then we touch the floor to start, because I didn't the last 2 times, they're showing high. Done twice, now you know what you're doing. So we're going to push down that floor. Again, apart when you're going to the floor, when you get to here, you don't stay high and just bend forward. And then stand high and then bend forward, so your head's below your hips. You bend the knees. We're looking to squat into it. Get into that lateral movement with the legs. If it's too low, then we go to the legs. Down to here, so small set. Again, it's a set with the hips. That's too much, you stay high. Stay high, keep it moving. 5 seconds, or again, if that's too much, transverse. Touch into that traveling movement, and bang. Grab a drink. Woo! So your last 3 movements are going to be lunge, row, and then the lovely burpee, which is going to be horrible today, because that's tough enough. If you're not able to do the burpee, I'm going to show you alternatives coming off the sofas from this. And you'll have all self-righteous looking at this going, oh, you're doing burpees, should we do burpees? Blah, 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 blah. Burpees, burpees, burpees. We're going to do them anyway. So lunge, row, and burpee. So lunge, you can use it with the weight or without the weight, it's completely up to you. I'm going to show them all without, because I want people to get that technique of using the hand for balance if they need it. Your row, you can stretch the body out, elbow in the thigh, chest tall, and then you pull that elbow back. You work that back. Single arm from here. Or if that's too low for you and you can't elevate, hand here, and then you pull up. But you still lean forward. My back's flat, my chest is pushing into the floor. I'm not slouched and pulling towards my shoulder. Push my chest into the floor, push my butt up to the ceiling. For most people, that'll flatten your back, not arch it. And then you drive the elbow back and pull that weight towards your hip pocket, up and down from there. So lunge to start. Whenever you're ready, in 3, 2, 1, we're going to step forward or reverse, hands down. What that's going to do is that's going to catch you. And then push back to standing position. Down in, push back to standing position. Keep this going now, nice and solid. Advance, you should be using weight. No reason you shouldn't. If this is too much for the legs, as in stepping forward you don't have to balance, do reverse instead. Because what happens with the reverse is the leg that's doing the work doesn't move. Forward the leg moves. So here, the back leg moves. So you're actually able to balance better and you catch straight away down into that lunge, and then you just alternate the legs. Don't step behind you. Tank. What I mean by don't step behind you is don't do this. Behind or don't step in a straight line. It's always that train track. So you're stepping here because that's where your balance is in line with the hips. Row. So either hand elevated on the chair, sofa, back of the sofa, or for everyone else, stretch it out. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Elbow back, control the weight down. Elbow back, control the weight down. So again, this movement is an elbow drive. I'm not thinking of pulling the weight with my hand, because when you start doing that, you start pulling like this. Everybody automatically goes into this where they're concentrating on lifting the weight up, and they turn on the semi-bicep curve, and the elbow doesn't move past the sternum or past your rib cage. Lock it down. Take your thumb out. You don't need to thumb the weight. If it falls, it only goes to the floor. You drive your elbow behind you, pull the weight to your hip. Here. Elbow goes back. My shoulder blade move. The weight now is putting the weight to where I want it onto that hip. 5 seconds. And 10. Burpee. So, from here, for complete beginners, you're just going to do a small movement off the back of the sofa, hands to the back of the sofa or the kitchen counter or table. Skip out, skip in, do a small jumping jack. Skip out, skip in, do a small jumping jack. It's not a burpee, but it's the same thing for you because you can't do one yet. Intermediate, go to the sofa, bend. The sofa bridges the gap, because the biggest issue with most people is they can't reach the floor. Down and up, you can add a jack if you want. Down and up, add the jack. Advance to the floor, then extend, and you can add the jack if you want. Extend, in, or you can stand it up. When you're ready, 3, 2, 1, away we go. So again, beginners, hands here, small skip out, and do a small jumping jack, hands to the back, skip out, skip in, do a small jumping jack. That's 1. Intermediate, hands here, extend, in, you can do a jack or just stand up. If it's too much, just stand up. Here. Or you can really want to push it, but bend the knees. Don't just do this. Bend the knees to get the legs involved. Because the movement here, if you want to bridge the gap, you can squat, walk it out, walk it in, stand up. Squat, walk it out, walk it in, stand up. And that'll bridge the gap between that and this. Squat, extend, squat, stand up, squat, extend, squat, stand up, and you can tiny bit of that. And then you can build that up. We're back into your lunge. So again, reverse again. Advance, lock that weight up, core tight. Whenever you're ready, in 3, 2, 1, step back. So hands here, step back, that catches that leg straight away. Back up. Don't step too far on the way back, which I did in the first one. So step back and go down. Don't turn on this stretch by doing this. You step too far back, because you'll lose balance with that as well. It's too hard to push yourself up. The aim of the lunge, when you step down, you should be able to come up. When you step down, you should be able to push straight up. Same with the forward lunge. Times with the forward lunge, people step into it with the weight, and then they nearly drag themselves back up with their back hip. With that lunge, stepping forward, you step and you push. So pushing back to a standing position. Step, breathe in, support the core, breathe out, back to standing position. Time. You shouldn't be thinking of the back leg dragging you off the floor in your lunge. Row, opposite side of the body. Whenever you're ready, chest nice and tall. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Don't use your thumb, chest tall, don't slouch. I don't want you here. If you're looking at your back foot, it's guaranteed you're slouched, you're going to start doing this. Chest into the floor, butt up into the air, you flatten your spine, elbow back, control the way down. Elbow back, control the way down. So I'm not pulling that weight to my hip pocket at that angle. And then I drag my elbow back, control the way down. Drag my elbow back, control the way down. Chest tall, breathe. Keep moving. And hang. Burpee. So start from the bottom up this time. Working from the full to the step out and in, to the sofa, back to here. So pick the one that suits you best. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So squat, extend, in. You can add the jump, squat, extend, in, add the jump. So I put my hands inside my legs, because I'm able to hit the floor straight away. Because if you put them outside, you have to lean forward too much, and your knees are in the way of your elbows. Same here, squat, walk out, walk in, stand up. So I squat between. Walk out, walk in, stand up. Same here. Hands are inside, squat, up, or jump jack. And then here's just a small skip, 5 seconds. Jack, get a little bit more in, or if this is enough, just do this from here. Time. Last one. So last exercise of 3, lunge, row, will change sides halfway through, and burpee. So I'll go into forward again to show that movement. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So breathe in on the way down. Breathe out. Breathe in on the way down, expands the core, supports the core. Breathe in. So I'm balanced here now, because this is off my thigh. Now breathe out as you push. Using the breath to push yourself back. That's lifting with the hand. Breathe in, now push with the hand. Here, breathe in, push with the hand. So breaking the gap. Legs still working, but the hands are helping with a small piston push on the way back up. 5 seconds. And if you lose balance, settle yourself, down, push, and time. Row. We'll change sides halfway through. Let's see that, sorry, this side. So back to this side again, right hand bell, left leg forward. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So whenever you're changing sides, if you want to keep looking at the camera, just set the bell down and spin your body around. That's all you need to do. Or you can just change legs and hands. Elbow back, chest tall, and halfway. So plant the weight, just turn yourself, grab the weight, let's go. So it's easy to change the position then because you're already down in that position. So no matter chest into the floor, butt up, elbow back. 5 seconds. And 10. Woo! Perfect. Start at the top down again. Whenever you're ready, last time. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So hands here. Can be a kitchen counter, can be a table, whatever you want to do. It's just if you're not able to get to the floor, that'll keep you moving there. Here, hands inside the legs, feet wide, bend, extend, and just stand up, or bend, extend, and jump jack. Here, I'm going to face you slightly so you can see what I'm doing. Feet are wide, hands are close, I squat, touch the floor, walk it out, walk it in, stand up. From here, to bridge that gap, squat, walk it out, walk it in, stand up, or squat, extend, in, up, squat, extend, in, up, or we add the jump, squat, extend, in, make sure I'm not that light, up, squat, extend, in, and up, tight. And that's you. Grab a drink, and then we will stretch you out. Woo! So altogether, there's only 9 exercises in that. But you end up doing 27 by the time you get through them all. So there's loads in it, and the full body's worked. We didn't do a lot of core today because Tuesdays and Thursdays with our life group, as always, we have our cardio and core sessions. So we don't need a lot of core on the other days, but I do fill it in just for people that don't do the cardio and core. So stretch that up and back. And again, stretching is just to loosen you out slightly after we finish, same as the mobility, as to loosen you out before we start. But every Saturday in our group, we do a full Saturday morning stretch. Side, push back, it's a half an hour full body stretch session. So if you're tight in hips, hamstrings, glutes, upper back, lower back, chest, wherever, it'll loosen you out. Around the front, push forward. Arm across the body, pull that through. Change, arm across the body, pull that through. And then hands around the back, roll the shoulders back, straight that up. Relax that. Balance if you need. Butt up, knee together, stretch. Then we'll change sides. Butt up, knee together, stretch. Relax that down. Legs straight. Keep it straight, sit back onto the hip. Balance on the bent knee, so don't put pressure on this knee because it's too much. If you want, you can pull the toe off the floor to get the calf. Then we'll change, same thing other side, sit back into it. Toe can be down or up. And then the last one, take a big step back, pelvis tucked forward, drop in into that stretch. And we'll change. Pelvis tucked forward, drop it into that stretch. And we'll bring it up. That's all guys, well done. Have a good Wednesday. Cardio and core's on tomorrow, and then Strong Nation on tomorrow night in the Rush Live group as well. Have a good Wednesday.